Hey, what's up, guys? It's Gothalion, and welcome back to Destiny. Hold on. You didn't hear me open that beer because, well, that sumbitch was already cracked because I was just doing my least favorite thing to do in Destiny. It's farm Glimmer. You know, and as they're adding more things like Iron Banner rewards and being able to upgrade exotics and the necessity of heavy ammo inside of raids, because Crota, if you don't go into hard mode with at least a few synthesis, you kind of look like a son of a bitch to the rest of your group. And heavy ammo is really fucking expensive, and it's time consuming to farm up your Glimmer. I mean, you think about it, I have a video up right now where you farm max Glimmer in an hour using the exclusion zone, like I am in this video. And I mean, yeah, I guess you could do it shorter than that. You have a few warlocks, you could farm up max Glimmer in like 30 minutes or so. But that's not the point. I mean, for the time it takes to get your Glimmer up, it's ridiculous, man. And I think that Bungie needs to have some other answers for upping your Glimmer outside of popping consumables and killing a massive amount of enemies. It's absurd, you know? Outside of the fact that Jur hasn't had heavy ammo in his inventory, I think for now 4 weeks, which is ridiculous in my opinion. So I want to talk to you guys about how Bungie might be able to fix this problem with Glimmer, because at the end of the day, I'm seeing myself with a lot of resources that I'm not using. So my proposal is, let me use these resources that I don't constantly utilize any longer and trade them in for Glimmer. And in that case, I can use that on heavy ammo, or I can use that on whatever weapon I want from the Iron Banner that costs like 11,000 Glimmer, or I could use it on an exotic upgrade. You get my point. There needs to be other routes to getting Glimmer outside of popping consumables and killing a bunch of yellow enemies. Even though that is a fine way to do it, I would like other routes. So I'm sitting here with my bank, and I have like 600 plus Ascendant shards and the same amount of Ascendant energies, and I have God knows how many like upgrade materials for my Hunter and plasteel plating on my Titan. I know not everybody is in this situation, but endgame players who have a high use for this Glimmer have a lot of resources just taking up room in their bank. And my suggestion is, let us trade those in for Glimmer. Let us sell those to some sort of resource management guy for Glimmer in the game, in the tower. We should be able to go to the tower, go to dude, be like, hey, here's some Ascendant shards, and he's like, cool, here's a fuck ton of Glimmer, go get yourself some whammos. Because right now, there's only one source of Glimmer, and that's killing enemies. Mostly, I guess you break down shit, you get some Glimmer, not a lot of Glimmer from it. And you get some drops that you could take to Rahul, and he's like, cool, here's 200 Glimmer. It's ridiculous, man. So how would you guys feel if you could take things like your Hadronic Essences over to some dude, or your Ascendant shards, Ascendant energies, whatever? How would you feel if there was some other economy for turning these materials that currently serve no purpose into Glimmer, which it just seems like right now it's a pain in the ass to get. It's not fun to farm Glimmer, and it's not something I look forward to while playing the game. These other materials I get naturally. You know, you could go through Vault of Glass, get a boatload of Ascendant materials, and get a boatload of Glimmer, and you know what? You had fun doing the Vault of Glass because that activity is a good time. It would make that activity more worthwhile. Look at that, man. Crazy. Let me know what you guys think. What ideas do you have for changing the way in which we obtain Glimmer? Because I am sick of doing the exclusion zone over and over again. I do not believe that this is a good feeling, rewarding experience. Let me know how you feel. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys back inside of Destiny.